Hello everyone, welcome to my lecture on the topic types of business entities. Introduction to business firm. A business firm refers to an organization created for a business purpose or conducting a business related activities, that is by producing, buying and selling of goods and services for making profit. While starting any new business, the owner has to decide what type of an organization structure is best suited for his business. As a business structure is a legal organization and existence of a company, which includes how it runs, who owns it, and how profits are distributed, tax liability, application of tax liability, as different structures are taxed differently, and different levels of personal liability are applicable for the owners as well as the managers. The risk factor also varies from one structure to the another, and it also influences how a business operates on a day-to-day basis. So each structure has different tax rate, incomes and liabilities for the owner in a nutshell. And the main forms of business entities structures are as follows. These are the three categories of business organizations generally applicable or generally opted for conducting their business. One is private sector, second one is public sector, and the third one is joint sector. Under private sector, these are the listed out forms of business organizations, that is sole trader, partnership, joint stock companies and cooperative societies. Under public sector forms of organizations is departmental undertakings, public corporations and government companies. And joint sector is another form of a business organization. To begin with the first form of business organization under the private sector, that is sole trading concern or a sole trader form of a business organization. So introduction would be, it is the oldest form of business organizations or the traditional methods of doing a business. It is also called a single entrepreneurship because one single person is responsible for setting up of a business. Entire business will be carried on by a single person. He makes all investments, shares all risks, takes all profits out of the business. It is a small scale, it is conducted on a small scale basis because it is a one-man enterprise where the scope of scope of investing finance will be very much limited. His powers are unlimited and his decisions are final in case of any in case he has to take any decisions in the course of conducting his business. So advantages and disadvantages of a sole trading concern. Advantages are easy information, that is it doesn't require any kind of a legal formalities to be followed in order to start up a business, and there will be a better control over all the resources of the business because a single person is going to exercise control. Flexibility in operations, because the scale of business is very small. Productional operations can be changed easily in accordance with the changing in demand conditions. Easy to raise finance because of limited operations. Sole trader can create goodwill and raise finances from a private or a public financial institutions. High motivation. Sole trader, as he is the person who is going to enjoy all the profits out of the business, it is a motivational factor for him to work hard and earn even more profits. And disadvantages of a sole trading concern is unlimited liability. In case of any losses that are incurred by the business, the entire losses are to be borne by the sole trader. There is no option of sharing the risk in this regard. So it is a major drawback for this business. Discontinuity. The business will be discontinued in case there is uh, in case of a death of a owner or mobility of the sole trader from one place to the another. Limited managerial ability. One person may not be expert in each and every function of the business. That is another drawback of the business. And more risk. A sole trader takes all decisions himself. There is no scope to take wrong decisions. There is a scope to take wrong decisions. No large scale economies. A small scale business cannot economize in purchases, production, marketing, etc., and cannot enjoy the benefits of a large scale economy. Are the few advantages and disadvantages of operating a sole trading concern. The next private form of a business organization is partnership concern. Generally, the Partnership Act of 1932 defined a partnership as an association of two or more persons to carry on the business and to share profits and losses as per the agreement they enter into. There must be minimum two persons, and maximum can be 10 in case of a banking business and 20 in case of a non-banking business. The limitations of a sole trading concern has led to the formation of partnership form of a business organization. It is best suited for the enterprises requiring moderate amount of capital and diversified managerial talent. So we'll have a quick look at the features of its partnership concern. It is an association of two or more persons. That is, minimum number or composition of members to start up a business should be 2, whereas maximum it can be up to 10 in case of a banking business and up to 20 in case of a non-banking business. So there exists a contractual relationship because they tend to enter into an agreement before they start up doing their business. So based upon the agreement, they are going to act as a partner to that particular partnership firm for a certain period of time for which they have agreed upon. The profit motive, that is the main objective of starting this kind of a business, or two or more people coming together to form up the business, is to earn profit. And it's an implied authority. One of the features of a partnership concern is implied authority. That is, means the authority of a person to bind the firm by his actions done in usual way of the business carried on by the firm. Next one is unlimited liability. Unlimited liability, here if the losses are incurred by the firm, it will be shared by all the partners according to the according to the agreement they have entered upon on sharing the profits as well as the losses, and at the same time, even the personal properties of the partners can also be put to charge in order to reimburse the losses they have incurred. There is no transfer of shares. Strictly, this is restricted. That is, no one can share his transfer his shares on his name to the another person. But there is a flexibility, or there is a relaxation here. If other partners agree upon it, the transferability of the shares can be permitted. And next one is common management. So all together are going to contribute their efforts and manage the business activities. and continuity. There will be a continuity in the business operations, even if any one of the person is deceased, any one of the partners is deceased, or if they want to exit from the partnership, the other partners can still continue if they agree to. Advantages of a partnership firm: easy to form, that is, there are no stringent or stringent formalities, legal formalities that are to be followed in order to set up the business. Large resources for more than one people are available. It becomes a it becomes a, or it gives a scope for more contribution of the capital and more contribution of the efforts in order to run the business. And there is a possibility of sharing the risk also, because there are more number of people, more than one person is available. Greater managerial talent: duties will be assigned according to the talent. Prompt decisions: correct and prompt decisions are taken with a due discussion among the partners, and they come out with a solution which is more reliable. More credit standing: they can raise more finance collectively, share their business risks, and that can be shared by all the partners. Close supervision: work can be closely supervised by all of them collectively. Secrecy: accounts need not be published and disclosed to anyone. Easy dissolution: no legal formalities are required for the dissolution of a partnership concern. One of the disadvantages of a partnership concern: there's an unlimited liability. If there is any lost partners, personal properties will be at risk. Instability: if it is dissolved, if any partner dies, becomes insolvent or lunatic. No transfer of shares, that is restricted. There is a restriction on transferability of shares to the third party. Problems of implied authority: any partner can take any decisions in the interest of the business. Other partners will be held liable if he commits any mistakes, intentionally or unintentionally. Mutual distrust: it is difficult to maintain harmony among the partners always, because as at any point of time there may be a misunderstandings between the partners. Quick decisions are not possible. It is difficult to convince all the partners before taking any decisions, so it may delay the process. Here we are going to end up this session. Thank you.